Where reality comes to play, the Perception Theory podcast, triggering the woke little snowflakes in 3, 2, 1.
How dare you disrespect me, your country, and your mama?
Get ready to have some reason and common sense hammered into your pathetically thick skulls. Here are Evil Ed and Uncle Reap, your hosts for the Perception Theory podcast.
Hey, what's up? I still love that intro.
Yeah, we were laughing at the intro with the snowflake. That was great.
Especially with the old British woman.
Yeah.
The high society British woman is like
all prim and proper.
Yep.
Snowflakes.
Have some common sense hammered into your pathetically thick skull.
Ah, gotta love it.
Shit. Well, thanks for joining Perception Theory once again. And I'm a little low. All right, there we go.
There we go.
Well, Happy New Year. I mean, I guess this is our second show, I guess.
Yes.
Oh, well.
Happy New Year anyway.
Yeah, Happy New Year anyway. Hopefully this is going to be a good year for everybody, and especially in the other countries. I know for our country, it's started off to be better already. Oh, got that Trump's got that pen just drying out.
That's right. Got the big old markers.
That's right. And that's what we're going to be going over today is some of his revocation of the previous administration executive order, and then some of the executive orders that he's implementing
As we speak.
I know there was a big stank about one, but we'll see if that comes up, and we'll talk about that one. Because there's things that Trump does that he does in preparation in case of,
Right.
where people think he's going to take direct action if he does this.
Right.
Or but by him doing that, he's going to. No.
Right.
Just. Did I bring my phone down?
I have no idea. Probably not.
Probably not, because that way I won't know if we're on. But I'm assuming we're on.
We're on.
So, yeah, I assume we're on. Let's just see if we're on, and see how that goes. Let's look up Rumpelstiltskin, and we go to Rumble and sign in. I don't know if my sign in's in here, and of course it's
There it is.
I don't know if it's is it this one? I thought it was this one.
Oh, Lord.
Got it. Yeah, I thought it was this one. Come on. Oh, wait a minute. I think this is the wrong pen. Oh, it's this one. All right, there we go. Sign in, and if it is, or it either is or it is, because I think that's the one we had before, so I didn't want to change it. So let's take a look and see what's going on.
Meanwhile, I'm chomping away on these amazing little stogie-like, what the hell are they? Beef jerky sticks.
Beef jerky sticks. What do they call them, though? Hunter's sausage. Oh, look, here we are. Is it actually going? Oh, look.
There we are. Hey, now.
There we go. All right, so
We're live.
we're live.
In more than one way. We're
Hey,
live.
Dutch, how's it going?
How's it going?
Bon appetit. Well, we fully expect Rodri to come in. I don't know, Rodri. I think Rodri watches us, but Rodri in his own little way, he's actually a little bit on the left, but we still seem to have
great conversations
with him. But I know there was some point where he was like, can we look at something? I was like, well, unfortunately, that's what
Right.
that's what the extent of this show is.
That's what we do.
That's what we do. So unfortunately, but maybe he will get into. So real quick, so we talked about before, this our podcast. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna wait. So actually, we're getting ready to go on vacation next weekend.
That's right.
To Cancun, and so we will. We don't miss something, do we? Or do we?
Mm-mm.
Doesn't it fall like right in between? Well, yeah,
Yes.
because we're doing this week. So.
Yeah.
So we're going to wait to do this one when we get back, so we can really focus on it. Because right now, I'm only thinking about hitting the beach and not really giving a shit about a whole lot
Amen
of
to
it.
that. Amen to that.
So maybe we'll do a couple. Maybe we'll do a couple little just hey, how you doing? We're on the beach. And
Yeah, it sounds like
upload
a
it.
winner.
Anyway, so we're gonna do this when we get back. We promise it's coming. And I think this might be a little more Rodri's speed. I think he'll definitely be getting into that one a little bit more. That's what I'm thinking. Could be wrong, but I'm never wrong. So, all right. So, we're going to what, like I said, like what I said before is we're going to talk a little bit about some of Trump's revocation of the previous administration's executive orders. We don't have that.
What you looking for?
Because we thought the last administration's executive orders were
Bullshit.
I love that little guy.
Bullshit.
all right. So to give you a little intro, I took these directly off of the White House Press webpage, so they could go through it. And what he's doing, or how he's approaching this, is the purpose and policy. So the injection of diversity, equity, inclusion into the institutions has corrupted these institutions by replacing hard work, merit, and equality has replaced hard work, merit, and equality with a diverse and dangerous preferential hierarchy. Orders to open the borders have endangered the American people and dissolved federal, state, and local resources that should have been used to benefit the American people. Climate extremism has exploited inflation and overburdened businesses and regulations. So what Trump was talking about is that he is going to remove some of these, or probably pretty much all of Biden's stuff, executive orders, because it's implementing some crazy shit. And I can tell you one.
I can tell you a lot.
But one I am specifically affected by. The first one is DEI, and that's diversity. Diversity. What's the E? Equity and inclusion.
Yes, sorry. I had
Duh.
to give a shout out to Dunkin' Donut there.
With
Sorry.
his bucket of coffee.
That's right.
That's right. But maybe next time he'll have. We just blessed him with a Reap the Light coffee mug.
Man, this thing is freaking huge. No exaggeration. It's like this big.
But he drinks this shit by the gallon, so there you go.
Yeah.
So parts of some of the executive actions under DEI. One was advancing racial equality and support for underserved communities through the federal government. And the issue with this is this is one of the ones that they were keeping the communities paid to ensure loyalty. So what they were doing is they removed a lot of the Obama initiated it, but Biden administration re-implemented it to where you don't have to work.
Right.
You don't have to provide any kind of evidence that you're looking for a job to stay on welfare or any of the support things. And Trump said, no, we're not doing it that way. He said, this is supposed to be, a safety net, something to help you
Right.
get back on your feet. But a lot of people are using it as a lifetime
It's a crutch.
benefit. And even back in when LBJ kind of was talking about this, he even said this was to keep the blacks in his pocket. So you can Google that, look that shit up. Another one is another executive order that the Biden administration had was combating discrimination on the basis of basis of gender identity or sexual orientation. That already exists. That is a federal law that you cannot discriminate against somebody by religion, race, creed, sexual orientation, and whatever else. That is a federal law that already is on the books.
Now, the sidebar to this whole DEI thing is it's only for the government.
It is only for the government.
If you have a small business or you're looking to get a job in a small business, this does not apply. So feel free to look for a job and not have to worry about this stuff, only if you go to the government.
Hey, fun fact for you on the Snapple cap. Just has nothing to do with anything. Russia and the United States of America are less than 3 miles apart. Talk about Alaska.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, how about that, huh? Didn't see that coming, did you?
Try swimming across that way if you want to defect over to Russia.
Well, if you want to go to Russia, be my guest.
Starovika.
Ethics commitments by executive branch personnel. So you're going to have the executive branch of the United States government not only identify, but execute what they think ethics commitments should be in this country. Really?
That's scary.
So with Biden and pardon his boy Hunter and his brothers who had all that money going through China and Burisma, he's going to tell us about ethics.
Right. What's that? Do as I say and not as I do.
Yep.
Mega Dog, happy Sunday, brother.
What's up, Mega Dog? Oh, here's a good one. Establishment of the White House Gender Policy Council. And again, this stuff doesn't need to be in the White House. The government is there to basically do some kind of regulations so that people are not getting screwed over, and then protect its people, protect the borders, and this and the other.
Right.
That's it.
Yeah, I thought that was interesting, especially now when you go to the doctor or anything like that, you fill out, the basic forms, and it comes to male, female, or other.
Yeah.
So unless you have become a marsupial, you're either male or female. And even then, you're still male or female. Rodri, good evening, sir.
Hello. We got Mega, Dutch, and Rodri. So I think Mega is New York. Dutch, well, he's over there in Deutschland.
Yeah.
Actually, Deutschland would be Germany, wouldn't it? Don't you say Deutschland is Germany?
That's what I thought. Yeah.
Sorry, wherever he is, he's not in Germany.
He's
and then we got
somewhere-
Rodri over there in Wales. How about the apples? And last but not least, advancing equality for lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, queer, and intersex individuals. The White House is going to execute something on that. If I'm not mistaken, don't we have a transgender as actually in a member as a member of Congress?
Well, I thought we had two.
Oh, there was two. That's right.
Yeah.
We have two. Deutschland, Germany. Is Germany for sure? Okay. Well, then why do they call it Deutschland? Well, I know it's Deutschland, but yeah, y'all got to clear that up with Dutch and Germany because y'all can't have the same name.
Lord have mercy.
Yeah, so we have two transgender people in Congress, and there's a lot more in some of the other
Branches of
branches
the
and
universe.
whatnot. I'm from a country known as the Netherlands.
There we
Commonly known
go.
as Netherlands. See, when I was thinking like Dutch, I don't know if it's like, I guess it is Holland
Yeah, I think when
or the Netherlands because I don't know because I get and it's my ignorance because I get like that whole thing like Finland. I get like Finland, Netherlands.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Maybe not Switzerland. I don't know if I mix that up in there, but I get all that kind of mixed up.
When I think of Dutch, I think of tulips and the wooden clogs.
And windmills.
Oh yeah, and windmill. You guys have some pretty badass windmills over there. I'm not gonna lie. Nightwish land.
All right. Don't get me started on Nightwish.
Uh-oh.
I mean, Nightwish is...
Ah, that's great.
your language, not mine. That's true. Correct on all three.
So yeah, I don't know. I am all about being happy in life. You know, as far as being gay, lesbian, bisexual, transgender, queer, intersex, whatever, you know, be happy. I'm completely fine about that. I think with this last administration, well, even going back to Obama, that kind of got pushed to the forefront. And, you know, me personally, I remember back in the 70s and the 80s when, you know, if you were gay or had any type of that thought, you never came out with it. You never came out with it. And, you know, now it's awesome that for individuals that feel this way, it's great that they can come out. They feel comfortable enough now that they can come out and be free and be happy. I'm all about that. But, you know, I mean, to make this big of an emphasis on like a small, very small portion or population or even percentage of the American people, I think is just kind of...
Well, it also implies that we have rights that they don't, which is incorrect.
Right.
I mean, I even had a dude I served with in the Army. He was gay, and he told us he was gay. Now, he didn't run around in sparkled thongs and shit and eye glitter.
Right.
You know, he kind of was low key, but we all knew he was gay.
Right.
And it was no big deal. And the dude took care of business the same way we did. Right. You know, and we would actually kid about it. Like,
right.
I told you before, he was like, you know, we'd say, well, don't look at us in the showers, and he'd be like, they ain't no looking at none of y'all. You know, so it was kind of a funny thing.
Right.
But he took care of his job. Mm-hmm. We didn't treat him any differently than anybody else. But it wasn't something that he like
threw in your face.
And had all kind of stuff because he's like, I don't even want that. He said, I don't even want to be around that shit myself. Right. He said, this is what I prefer, and I just rather just do my thing, and that's fine. So yeah. So, but the whole thing is advancing equality. That's the kind of things that I'm not understanding.
Right.
Now, if somebody's being denied housing or a job or something based on their sexual orientation, whatever else, there's already a federal law that says you cannot do that.
Right. That's BS.
So interesting.
Sparkly Marines. Oh God.
Well, you know, I guess it reflects the light, so you don't really know how many guys we got.
That's right.
It's a tactic. All right. Let's go to the border.
Fun.
Biden administration executive order that we're whacking, creating a regional framework to address the causes of migration, to manage migration through North and Central America, and to provide a safe and orderly process of asylum seekers at the U.S. border. Number one. Number two, why do we give a shit about South America and Central America? Not in that we don't give a crap about them as countries,